guys, Blossom here. So today I'm going to show you my children's favorite pancakes. It's with a twist. I'm not going to make the whole thing with just flour and sugar and eggs. It makes the fluffiest pancakes. This is the last time I'm actually going to make a food box for my daughter because she's in her 12th grade now and today's her last day in school. And after this she'll be in the university. So I thought I'll end this school food box trip of mine which has lasted for so many years now. So I thought I'll make it with their favorite. So let's start now. We'll be separating the egg whites with the egg yolks. This does not need any machine to whip up the egg whites. You can just do it with a whisk or even with a fork, but with the fork it'll take a little longer. So I'm just separating the egg whites and the egg yolks. 3 medium eggs to be exact. Now to this egg yolks, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Pancakes, waffles and stuff, we shouldn't be adding a lot of sugar because most probably we'll be eating with honey or maple syrup or something sweet. So that's why only less sugar is required, and if you put more, what will happen is it will tend to get burnt easily and it won't cook well. And then I'll just whisk or just basically mix in the sugar with the eggs so that it just melts. You know, I told you I use castor sugar, or the sugar that we get here is smaller granules. Now if they are bigger granules, I would suggest you to give them a whip in the mixie jar, powder it slightly and then use it. And that's it. I just maybe for 15 seconds, 20 seconds I mixed it and that's done. This is actually an idea or inspiration from Nigella Lawson, and I tried it out and it always worked out for me. Now she used cottage cheese and I didn't have cottage cheese that day. So what I did is I just took paneer from the fridge, thawed it slightly in warm water, and then I whipped it up in the mixie and I got cottage cheese as a paste. So that's what I've done here. Now I've taken 225 grams of paneer. I always like to weigh my ingredients because that is accurate, but if you want it in cup measurements, it's 1 cup of cottage cheese or paneer. And now mix that. Now to this I add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix that in. I've got 50 grams of flour. That's around 1/3 cup of flour. And 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I've added that all in and I'm mixing it. Don't mix it a lot, just till it comes together. So we leave this aside now. So we've got the egg whites here. I'm going to put 2 pinches of salt in it. I'm just going to whisk this till it gets frothy. It doesn't have to become a stiff stage or anything like how I did for the waffles. It has to just get frothy. Basically, it has to become a little white. You can either do this in the machine or you can just whisk it with a whisk by hand and it should be quick. It just has to change color. That's it. Now I whipped it up with the machine because I'm in a hurry. I have to make my daughter's food box ready. With the hands, it should just take you 5 minutes if you have the arm strength. Otherwise, I would suggest you to do with the machine. It happens like in a minute. So that's done. And we're almost ready with the batter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add all of it. Just mix it in with less pressure till it comes together. And that's it. This is the batter ready. So as you can see, I've heated up my iron skillet. I always like to make the pancakes in an iron skillet. I've taken 1/4 cup measurement and I'm just putting it onto the iron skillet. Now why I like to use cast iron skillet is because you don't need much oil or butter while spreading the pancakes and it cooks really well. I put a lid on, cook it on a low heat if you're using cast iron, or else use a non-stick vessel or a non-stick pan to make it. Once you start seeing bubbles on the surface of the pancake, that means it's time to flip. See? It came out very easily. I hardly applied 1/8 teaspoon of butter on the surface of the pan because I've actually prepped it well. And that's it, guys. This is how I make these pancakes. And you can eat this hot or cold, the dollop of ice cream sometimes, or you can have it with sausages or ham or Nutella, honey, maple syrup. These are delicious. This is not like the normal pancakes and it puffs up well. It's very fluffy and soft. So that's it, guys. Hope you try this recipe, and if you do, please let me know your experience after trying this recipe with a twist. And until next time, bye.
This is my last breakfast ever for school.
Yeah, Mama will be making breakfast for university
Yeah,
still.
but oh my god, my last high school breakfast.
And how does it feel eating your childhood? I've not made this in years.
Yeah.
I normally make the yogurt, buttermilk pancakes.
Oh, that's why it's different.
Yeah, this is a
made
paneer
with
one.
Cottage cheese.
Yeah, oh my god. I can taste that. It tastes amazing.